All right. Let's continue to the Republic, the Victor's Republic. I wonder if I could just say arrive at Victor's Republic. Enough of this journey. Let's just get there and start our adventure here. But what are we doing? Did it not like that? Here. I will add to the story. You and Russell arrive. Oh wait, no, it's doing it. There we go. This is slow. You and Russell ride up to the gates of Victor's Republic. The guards stare at you suspiciously. What business do you have in Victor's Republic? One asks. Tell the guard, I am Zard, the wizard king of Zardtopia. I have come to make the acquaintance of the royal family here. Very well. State your business, and if you are who you claim to be. I just did. You state your business, and the guard lets you in. You and Russell enter Victor's Republic. Come with me. The guard says, I will take you to the king. You and Russell follow the guard to King Victor's castle. King Victor is a tall, burly man with fair skin and light brown hair. Greet King Victor and give him a not poisoned cookie. We don't want to kill this king, but we might want to form an alliance. You greet King Victor and give him a cookie. He seems surprised, but eats it. Hello, he says. I am King Victor. How may I help you? Tell the king I have come to make an alliance with another powerful kingdom, which I'm hoping is you. Can we become allies? Oh, why is that? To make sure that my kingdom is protected from any potential attack. Well, we can certainly help you with that. How many soldiers do you have? Respond. 10 billion soldiers is how much we have. $10 billion. That's a pretty large amount. Yes, 10 billion. King Victor looks at you as if to say, is this guy serious? But he quickly recovers. Ask King Victor about his family. I have a wife and 3 children. My daughter Anna is 15, my son Liam is 13, and my youngest daughter Jane is 6. Do you love them? Well, those kids are too young for me, so we could marry the wife. Of course, I wouldn't be much of a father if I didn't, would I? You nod. Tell Victor, I have no family but my mother. I had a husband once, but that did not last. I'm sorry to hear that. You nod. Do you want to talk about it? There isn't much to tell. He was unfaithful and I caught him in the act. I guess I'm just lying automatically. Ask the king what his wife's name is. Gloria. Why do you ask? You nod. My mother's name is Jane as well. Is it? That's interesting. Well, good. Now I know my mom's name. Let's see. Ask the king how many soldiers he has. We need to know what we're going up against. Okay, that's... We'll redo that. Russell is mine. Russell is my bodyguard, not your soldier. I have 5 million soldiers. Wow, that's a lot. Yes, it certainly is. Why do you ask? You nod. 5 million soldiers to protect one person. I mean, generally, the kingdom... I was just bluffing when I said we had 10 billion soldiers. You must love her a lot. I do. You were quiet for a moment. Is that to protect the queen? Offer King Victor a cookie, another cookie, but this time cast a spell to poison the cookie. You give them the good cookies first so that they trust you. Then you poison the next cookie. Victor eats the cookie. You smile at him. So we have a deal? He starts coughing. I'm going to let that continue. Yes, we have a deal. He dies. Pretend to look shocked. Oh no, something is wrong with the king. The guards run up to you. What's wrong? You point at the king's body. He just collapsed. It definitely wasn't me. The guards gasp, quick, get the royal physician. The guards run out of the room. You wait patiently for them to leave and then follow them out. I don't know where they're going. Search the castle for Queen. What is her name? Her name is Gloria. But if I marry her, I'll have stepchildren. You walk around the castle looking for the queen. You find her in the library. She is an older woman with brown hair and a bun and glasses. Hello, she says, smiling at you. Greet the queen warmly. I don't know where Russell is, but I'll regroup with him later. That is not my name. I'm not King Ali. I mean, I guess I could bluff about it. No. Let's see if I do a better greeting. You walk up. That's a little closer, but I am Zard. My name is Zard. I am Zard. It is a pleasure to meet you. You look at her. She seems trustworthy. Ask the queen how old she is. No, ask the queen if she has already gone through menopause. Because really, like, there's no reason to marry her if she has? She looks at you in confusion. I'm sorry, Zard. I don't understand the question. Ask the queen if she is still able to bear children. She looks at you in confusion. Let's try that again. Perhaps the training model didn't go over the word menopause very much. Yes, I still can. You are about to respond when you hear footsteps. You turn around and see a man walk into the room. Look at the man. Who is it? Is it Russell? You see a tall, skinny man walk into the room. He has blonde hair and green eyes, and is wearing a butler's uniform. Hello, sir, he says to you. Request that the butler go fetch Russell for me? I don't know. I want to keep him nearby. He's my bodyguard. Sure thing, sir. The butler walks out of the room. You turn to the queen. That man is very rude, you say disapprovingly. The queen nods in agreement. Get down on one knee and ask the queen to marry me. Marry me, you say. The queen is silent for a moment. I'm sorry, Zard, she says sadly. I cannot marry a man I do not love. Respond, well then, what can I do to win your heart? It's either this, or, I mean, I already killed the king. I'm not sure, Zard. I'm sorry. You sigh and get to your feet. Just then, Russell walks into the room. Run up to Russell and throw my arms around him in a warm embrace. Oh, I'm so happy to see Russell again. Hey, you're that weird guy who wanted me to poison the king. What? I didn't ask him to do that. Computer, stay on track. Try this again. You run up to Russell and give him a big hug. He pushes you away. What the heck, man? Look hurt. Is it because I broke off our kissing the other day? You pretend to look hurt. Russell noticed this and he stops. What do you want? You point at the queen. I came here to ask her to marry me. Russell smiles. Tell Russell she will not marry a man that she does not love. Do you have any ideas? How do we win the heart of the queen whose husband we killed? Russell thinks for a moment. How about you go on a quest and retrieve the sacred dagger of invisibility? You look at him in confusion. What's that? A quest. Something to go do. It's a dagger, Russell explains. It makes the person who holds it invisible. You look at him in confusion. Ask him if I give that to the queen, won't she just avoid me? Russell shakes his head. Okay, tell me more. Nah, she'll still see you. The dagger only makes you invisible to other people. You look at him in confusion. Why would anyone... Okay. Undo, because it didn't really answer my question. I'm assuming she would be invisible and avoid me. No, it only works for the person who holds it. Okay, just ignore my question. Okay, I'll get it. Tell Russell we will go search for the sacred dagger of invisibility. However, please know that you are the one I truly love, Russell. But I do need a queen. Russell looks at you. You should tell that to the queen, not me. You nod and go to the queen. Your Highness, I want to tell you something. Am I going to tell her that I love Russell? Yes, she asks, looking up at you. I want to tell you that my love for you goes beyond all else. I will move heaven and earth for you. Please marry me. If she agrees, then we just don't have to do that quest. I just have to be very adamant. She looks at you. Well, I suppose you would make a good husband. You smile. Yes, thank you, Your Highness. Marry the queen and become the king of Victor's Republic. Do it. Marry the queen. You marry the queen and become the king of Victor's Republic. Together you... No, we're not living happily ever after. I still have more I want to do. Rename Victor's Republic to Zard's Republic. And distribute the contents of the treasury to all of its citizens. We'll just go around taking over kingdoms and making them all socialist. The people rejoice and thank you. You rule Zard's Republic for a good many years, living happily with the queen. Well, okay, maybe it's been a few years. I killed the king of Victor's Republic and married Queen Gloria. I renamed Victor's Republic to Zard's Republic. I don't know if it actually remembers stuff that I typed in there or not. Ask an advisor what another powerful country is. Should we keep going to countries, or should I just try to take over the world? Let's go visit Russell. I don't know where he is. It's been many years and I'm happy with the queen. We will need to return to Zardtopia eventually. You visit Russell. Hey, Zard, he says as you walk in the room. What's up? Nothing much. How have you been? He shrugs. Ask Russell if he would like to take over the world with me. I haven't been doing any magic lately. I'm starting to get rusty. I need to have a challenge. He smiles and nods. Yeah, sure, that would be awesome. You both grin. You'll make a good team. Okay, how do you take over the world? Ask Russell, how does one go about taking over the world? Do I guess, overthrow every kingdom? But I need a faster way to do that. Well, you need an evil lair for one thing. You nod. Okay, where would be a good place to build an evil lair? He shrugs. Ask him, can't we call it a good lair? I am a good king, after all. What difference does it make what you call it? A big one. I am a good king. And I just need more land, that's all. You nod in agreement. Ask an advisor what kingdoms neighbor Zard's Republic and Zardtopia. Let's just take over the neighbors first. We'll just expand. The only other kingdom close by is the kingdom of Rask, he says. It's pretty far, though. Is that maybe what's on our continent, maybe? It's on the southern continent. Never heard of it, you say. Yeah, most people haven't. Few have traveled that far, let alone visited the continent. Tell the advisor to charter a ship that will take me and Russell to the kingdom of Rask. He nods. I'll get right on that. Hug Russell. You walk up to Russell and hug him. Thank you for all your help, Russell. He blushes a bit. It was nothing, Zard. Wait for the ship to arrive. I don't know. Prepare some snacks. You wait for the ship to arrive. After a few days of waiting, a large ship docks at the harbor. Excitedly board the boat and give the captain a cookie. You, excited, board the boat and give the captain a cookie. Zard, Russell says, the ship doesn't even have a kitchen. The captain laughs. It's fine. I don't know. How long are we going to be journeying? The captain hands me a small chest. Here's your payment. Why is he giving me money? Thank you, you say. You climb back onto the dock and open the chest. Inside is a whole bunch of gold coins. Distribute the gold coins to the citizens and board the boat and leave for the kingdom of Rask. I don't know why he paid me, but, you know, we'll put it to good use. Make sure everybody stays fed. It stopped loading. Is it just going to be slow? Okay. Good. After a few days at sea, you finally arrive in the kingdom of Rask. Request to see the royal family of Rask. The king is about your height, with brown hair and a scruffy beard. He wears shining silver armor and carries a longsword. Introduce myself to the king. Hello, my name is Zard, and I've come from not the Republic of Victorium. There's no more Victor. It's of Zard, the Zard Republic. But at least he got my name right. Hello, Zard, he says. Is he gonna introduce his name? He should give it to me. Tell me your name. I am King Orin. It's nice to meet you. I never asked the other king his name. Let's just undo, redo. No, wait, undo, and then hit the button again. Give me a different name. No Orin. You're not King Victor. There's too many King Victors. There are too many Victors in this story. If he says it again, I will just edit it directly. Ah, I am King Gregor. Nice to meet you. Thank you, Your Highness. I've come with a proposal. Oh, he asks. What is my proposal? I'll just see what the game does. What might that be? What? No. Okay. I will just write my own proposal. I have come in hopes of marrying your wife and taking over your kingdom and renaming it to the Kingdom of Zard. Zard. The Kingdom of Zard. Just tell him straight off. We'll see what happens. Don't gotta be sneaky this time. Sorry, but Queen Anne is already married, says King Gregor. Say, I know. Offer the king a cookie, but cast a spell that poisons it. I didn't give him a cookie ahead of time, though. I should have introduced myself with a cookie. The king takes the cookie and eats it. Thank you, he says. These kings are really, really not smart. And also, apparently, no news has traveled between the kingdoms of how each of them gets overthrown. Thank you, he says. I'm sorry, but I can't give you Anne. She's a pretty nice girl, and I don't want her to get hurt. We'll have to ask how old she is. Don't just call her a woman. She's a woman, right? That's fine, you say. I wanted to come here and see if you'd let us marry. Sorry, but I'm not going to force Anne to marry anyone. Wait and watch the king to see if he dies. Is my magic rusty? Oh, after a few days, the king dies of poisoning. I guess, okay. What happened? Queen Anne asks as guards pour into the room. My king, my lord, they cry. Pretend to be shocked at the king's death. Then ask Queen Anne, so how old are you anyway? I'm 26. Okay, that's fine. She says, tell Queen Anne that she is quite beautiful, but also very intelligent. And then ask her if she will be searching for a new husband. I did charm the other queen very quickly. Oh, you didn't do what I said. Here, boop. I already have the Book of Essence. I don't know, she says. Tell Queen Anne I would like to make a proposal. You can marry me and remain the Queen of Rask. I'm not sure, she says. Tell her otherwise I will be the King of Rask, but you will no longer be queen. She'll have to just live an average villager life. Find a new job. I'm sorry, she says, but I must remain queen. No, not okay then. Tell her you cannot be the queen because I have killed the king. And now the kingdom is mine. I see, she says. Okay, next. How's she going to respond now? I will not let you take the kingdom. Guards, seize this man. The guards attempt to attack you. You cast lightning bolt, killing 3 of them. You bastard! Cast a spell to freeze Queen Anne in place? Yeah. The queen's mouth opens and closes like a fish out of water. You won't get away with this. Cast a spell to conjure a giant storm above the kingdom of Rask. It just seems like what I should do. And maybe tell her I'll make the sky clear again if she gives up her queenship. Tell the queen, if you give up being queen and make me the king, I will heal the land. I forgot to read the next part, but it said the sky darkens and winds start to howl. I tell that to the queen. The queen agrees to step down from her position if you promise to heal the land. Cast a spell to remove the storm above the kingdom and accept, what is it called? Oh, like coronation. Accept the position of king of Rask. The people cheer. That's well, I mean, let's just say the people cheer. Having accepted the position as king. They seem, pretty good at. Everyone likes it when I take over as king. Everyone cheers. Ask the queen, ask Anne if she would like to marry me. Just another option. I didn't make Michelle marry me. Oh, well, I have a second wife now. Okay, good. Where did Russell go? Look around for Russell. Russell's dead! A year passes, 2 years pass, 5 years pass. Well, I don't know what we're going to do now. I have 2 queens and I have 3 kingdoms. Russell died. Maybe I have to investigate how Russell died and get revenge. And I need to continue my conquest on the world. I must take over everything. I didn't even get to distribute the wealth in my kingdom before you made time pass. We'll do that next time.